New IVF protocol, low dose. Hi, thanks for clicking on Simply Tanika. I am Tanika. If you are new here, welcome. Hit that subscribe button. Let's hang out a while. If you are returning, welcome back. What's up, fertility fam? We gotta do what? Let's get those babies, ladies. Drops fall and the beauty of it all. What's up, fam? I'm sure you can't hear me. It's Thursday, the 15th. And today is the day that I talked to the nurse about my new protocol. So I will take you guys along for that. How are you doing? I've been doing my OPKs. I'll do that on a separate video, but so far, nothing yet. It's day 11, so we'll see.
Dr. Older's changing some dosages of the medication slightly.
Okay.
So we'll go over that, and then we'll go over the medications you have at home.
Okay. I'm sorry. Can you tell me your name again?
Marian.
Mary Ann or Marian?
It doesn't matter to me.
Okay. All right. So we're going to go over protocol. We're going to go over what I have at home. And then I know he said he wanted to go with lower dose and Femera, which obviously I don't have that at home. So I'll let you take the lead.
Okay, sure. Did you make an appointment for your day 21 of this cycle?
No. I was told to call after ovulation when I got a positive on my OPK.
Have you been monitoring your ovulation?
Yes.
Okay. And have you gotten a positive yet?
No.
What day of the cycle is it now?
11.
Day 11? Okay, so still early. Hopefully by day 14, 15, you get a positive on the ovulation. And then you can email Dr. Owender to let him know that you got a positive on the ovulation. He will let you know if he wants you to come in to, confirm with blood work and ultrasound, or if he's just going to start you on the patch and Cetrotide like you did last cycle.
Okay. I actually did oral, not patch. I did 2 milligrams.
You did estrogen pills?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. You did 1 pill 3 times a day or twice a day?
Twice a day. 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon. 2 milligrams each.
Okay, perfect. So, yeah, 1 pill twice a day. And then you did the half dose of Cetrotide every day.
Yeah.
So you're going to do the same thing. You're going to wait for your period. You'll call the office day 1 of your full flow period to come in day 2 or day 3 of your period. You won't stop the estrase and the Cetrotide until you come in and Dr. Owender lets you know, okay, I want you to stop these medications and start these new ones.
Okay.
We'll have you stop the Cetrotide and the estrogen, and then he'll have you start on a pill called Retrieval or Femera.
And what dosage am I taking?
You'll be taking 7.5 milligrams.
Okay, so 3 pills.
That's correct, 3 pills. That's only for 5 days. You won't do injections the first 2 days with the Retrieval. You'll only do the Omnitrope the first 2 days.
Okay, so can we go back 1 second? So or you're saying cycle day 3, I'll start the Letrozole and go for 5 days. So 3 through 8 or no? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And then those days, I'm only doing Letrozole and Omnitrope.
The first 2 days, you're only doing Letrozole and Omnitrope. On the 3rd day, we will introduce Gonal-F and Menopur.
3rd day, Gonal-F and Menopur. First 2. Okay.
And the Gonal-F, he's lowered the dosage to 150 units.
Okay. And what about the Menopur?
That's the same. 2 vials.
2 vials, so still the 150? Okay.
You'll do those medications for 5 days, and then he'll bring you back into the office. You'll do the Letrozole for 5 days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then he'll bring you back into the office on the 6th day of medications, technically.
Okay.
He'll check blood work and ultrasound to make sure that your follicles are growing appropriately, and he'll see if he needs to make any adjustment in medications.
Okay.
The whole cycle is about 10 to 12 days, depending on how your follicles stimulate. Your follicles are ready for retrieval, which by ready we mean your estrogen level is high and the follicles look big enough for retrieval.
Okay.
Dr. Owender will induce your ovulation.
With the HCG. So when you say big enough, like, are you talking 18 millimeter, 14? Like, what is the range we're looking for?
We like anything above a 14.
Okay.
But we're not looking for 14s. We're looking for much bigger than that. So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 millimeters.
Okay.
You know, as many as can grow as big as possible without allowing your body to ovulate.
Gotcha. And then estrogen, is it about like 150, 200 per follicle, or how does this clinic, what are you looking for?
And that's not an easy range. Every follicle is different.
Okay.
Especially because you're going to be taking Retrieval too. That messes a little bit with the estrogen level. And your estrogen level is going to start off high as well because you were taking estrogen to begin with.
Right. Okay.
So you can't really tell only by that.
Gotcha. Okay. So then we're going to do the trigger. He'll tell me when to trigger. Do we verify, like, do you guys do blood work, HCG the following day to confirm trigger was administered correctly?
Sometimes patients, if they like to just double check themselves, they'll do a home pregnancy test. And that should show positive the same because you're taking HCG, which is the pregnancy hormone.
Right. Okay.
Once we do the retrieval, we'll let you know how many eggs retrieved that day. The next day we'll call you to tell you how many fertilized. All egg retrievals are done under anesthesia, so you do have to fast from midnight the night before. They're typically done in the morning hours, sometime between 9 and 10:30. From start to finish, from the time you walk into the office to the time you leave the office, it's about 2.5 hours you're here.
Okay. Is there anything, like, do you guys, like, makeup, perfume, any of that restricted for retrieval?
Yeah, we'll let you know all that when we send you your trigger instructions.
Okay.
But yes, you shouldn't wear perfume. You shouldn't have any jewelry on. You know, keep makeup to a minimum. If you wear contacts, you shouldn't wear contact lenses. So we'll let you know all those instructions. You're more than welcome to take a shower and brush your teeth the morning of.
Good. Okay.
But otherwise, like maybe a deodorant that has, you know, no scent to it.
Right.
Otherwise, that's pretty much it.
Okay. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Marianne.
No, thank you so much for your time and for your patience. I will get back to you soon about all those answers.
Awesome. I appreciate your time as well. Thank you.
Absolutely.
All right.
Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye. Baby. Okay, so yeah, we're adding letrozole. It's going to be 7.5 for the 5 days starting on cycle 3. We're adding, we're reducing Gonal-F to 150, which I'm super excited about, keeping the Menopur at 150. I'm excited. That's the new protocol. And yeah, we're moving forward. Woohoo! I will talk to you guys tonight when I get home. I have some shout outs. I got somebody from Bridgeport, Connecticut that I got to shout out. I got a woman in Paris that I want to respond to. So I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Bye. So it's 5:51. I can't show you. They closed early. Tomorrow it is. So I got them. I called and they were nice enough to let me in. It wasn't even 5:55 yet. So it's right now 5:56 and I'm walking out. I already paid. But, you know, sometimes persistence is key. We're home. What's up, fertility fam? All right, we got the new protocol. Yes, new IVF protocol, low dose for IVF cycle number 3. I'm gonna call it 3 because I already took meds for cycle 2 and cycle 2 got canceled. So I don't feel like it's like a do-over. It's just a whole new cycle. So yeah, we're gonna call it cycle 3. I feel good about it. I've gotten a lot of comments from you guys. I feel really good about this. Like, there's a voice in my head telling me this is what was meant to happen. So I'm bummed, of course, that I am not, like, I'm 11. I should be taking a trigger shot, right? Cycle to 11. But I think this is what's meant to be. So I'm at peace with that. I will now be able to do the Omnitrope on camera for you. So I'll be able to do that mixing as soon as we get to that phase. I will order it next Friday, I guess. I have to look at the calendar. I need to look at a calendar and figure out like my dates based on being cycle day 11 now, if I ovulate on 14, etc. Anyway, long story short, I will mix the Omnitrope this time on camera so that you guys get that. We've got the Gonal-F, we've got the the Gonal-F and the Menopur. If you're wondering what the difference between Gonal-F and Menopur, Gonal-F is just FSH, which is follicle stimulating hormone, and Menopur is FSH and LH, and LH is luteinizing hormone. It's the same thing that spikes when you get your OPK. So yes, and Omnitrope, if you're new, is human growth hormone. The generic name for it is somatropin, and it helps with egg quality. So that is what is going on. I'm excited about that. I have my shout outs that I promised you. First, I want to say hello to Anastasia Zara. Hang in there. Thank you for watching. I'm glad that this my videos keep you motivated. That is nice. You guys keep me motivated. So definitely thank you for watching. And yeah, let's cheer each other to the finish line, right? Sophia Hid is her last name. This is my TTC sister, our TTC sister in Paris. So Sophia, you have a 24-day cycle, 3 days of bleed, and you ovulate on day 10. I think you're in normal range. That gives you a 14-day luteal phase. I don't know that you necessarily need to lengthen your follicular phase. That part is want to change depending on like how stressed you are, how relaxed you are, what's going on in your life. I would say in order to support your follicular phase, I would do myo-inositol. Take that because that will help make sure that you have like a really strong ovulation. It might not be more than 10 days, but it would give you just a bigger, poof to make sure that egg is out there and it's reached maturation. And then maybe some maca root powder in your smoothies just to help, one, with your estrogen, so you'll get like more cervical mucus, which makes the environment more welcoming for the sperm, and then also just overall hormonal balance. So I would try that. So to strengthen your follicular phase, I would do the myo-inositol. So like the one that I'm using is the myofolate. There's Pregnitude. You can just get myo-inositol from, I don't know if they have it there in Paris, but typically here in the US, Amazon has it. So just look for myo-inositol or a supplement that has a significant amount in it, and that should help your follicular phase. And then maybe some maca root. Does that make sense? Let me know down below. One Bright Light is starting her Stims tomorrow, which is today. When you guys are seeing it, it'll be Friday. So sending you lots of baby dust. And you're also doing your first IV with the glutathione, high dose snack, and adding a Myers cocktail. So woohoo! I am looking for one with the neck. I've been taking neck, as you know. I'm taking 2,000 milligrams a day now, but if I can get it intravenously and it goes right into my bloodstream, that would be even better. And I'm also looking into NAD, but they're so much more expensive. Like they're $7.99, $5.99, $799. So I'm like, they have some booster shots, so I might do that, but I'm still searching around. Good luck with yours. Let me know how you feel afterward. CLC Kiss, you asked about royal jelly, and am I taking that still for my FSH lowering? So my acupuncturist also does Chinese medicine, and she recommends not doing like naturopath stuff while I'm stimming. So I hadn't been taking the royal jelly. I hadn't been mixing it into my smoothie. Same thing with the maca root. I hadn't been doing that. I did it the previous cycle to help encourage ovulation. Now that I am waiting, I'm in limbo to ovulate, I don't know if I will take the royal jelly. I'm not really worried about the FSH because they have me on the estrogen priming. I did really well with the 4 milligrams of estrogen a day and the Cetrotide. My FSH came in at 4.4. So I don't think I will be doing anything, but we'll see. Last but not least, Giovanna Reynolds, my girl in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Hey sis, congratulations on your 15 weeks with your rainbow baby after several miscarriages. I'm sorry to hear that. I've had 2, so I know it's not easy. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. I'm glad that your rainbow baby is inside of you and you're feeling good about your pregnancy. I'm sending you all kinds of sticky baby dust. Yeah, thanks for rocking with me. You had a question about, am I going to convert to IUI or try naturally? Not going to convert to IUI, and I'll tell you why. That rhymes. The thing with IUI is that if I did the IUI and I've already had 6, if I did a 7th one and I got pregnant, they would not be able to detect that on cycle day 21, right? It's 7 days after ovulation is too soon typically to verify a pregnancy. So that means I would not be able to start the cetrotide. The cetrotide and the estrogen. Cetrotide is contraindicated for pregnancy. So that would push me out a whole other cycle if I weren't successful. Because I've already had so many and they weren't, and after 35 they really say it's, your chances are low for success with IUI. It's not worth the risk, and I'm getting closer and closer to my 49th birthday. So for me, it makes sense to double down on the IVF, if that makes sense. So the same thing for trying naturally. It's the same answer. Like, I'm going to double down on the IVF. So I don't want to risk having a pregnancy, possible miscarriage, etc., not having a pregnancy, but waiting to test and missing the end of the cycle, meaning I'd have to wait for another bleed, then ovulate again, then start the priming. Where right now I'm just waiting to ovulate, right? I'm on cycle day 11, and I'm testing. So ideally around 21, cycle day 21, so 10 days from now, I would be able to start my meds. Does that make sense? So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Let's see, I think there was one more question, if my phone will recognize my face. Why is a dominant follicle bad? That was the other question. It's not that it's bad, it's just that it took the lead. And so once, because it was so far ahead, the other ones were not going to catch up, and we were already on a high dose. So there's a couple of things at play. I was already on a very high dose of Gonal-F. I was on 400. Typically, if you're not responding or like there's one in the lead, they'll say keep them all growing, and that one we probably won't be able to retrieve. Like, it's going to get too big too fast. But if the other ones still have a chance of coming along, if we could have gotten the 4 other ones, we would have moved ahead by increasing my meds. But I was already at such a high dose, and the higher the dose, there's a correlation between the super high doses and egg quality going down. So it didn't really make sense, which is why I wasn't feeling good about the 400. Like, I hoped it to be a lot lower. I'm glad that we're now doing the 150. I'm excited about that. I have high hopes for that, and the letrozole. There are a lot of studies on it, and I just feel good about it. Like I said, there's a little voice that's like, this is it. This is going to be it. So I'm sticking with that. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I did get my match, just waiting to ovulate. That'll be the next video. I'll be doing some ovulation tests and the CBD video, which I didn't put up because I put up the IV, but CBD is coming. This video, you're seeing it on Friday. So CBD will probably be Tuesday. It'll be Monday or Tuesday, depending on how the OPKs go. All right, does that make sense? So leave your comments down below. I will shout out somebody else in the next video. Let me know where you are in your cycle. 2-week wait, BFP, waiting to test, waiting to ovulate, just peeing on sticks for fun. I want to know. I want to know for sure. All right, ladies, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Baby does to us all.